Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone. My name is Kathy. On January 8th, 2025, Judge Stephen Hippler in Idaho versus Koberger entered two orders sealing items from public view in the case. The first is an order sealing the state's objection and exhibits to defendants' amended motion and memorandum in support for a Franks hearing. This is the hearing that Mr. Koberger had requested back in November. The response is what the court here is allowing to be filed under seal, as well as the exhibits to that response. The state has indicated that it is objecting to the issuance of the Franks hearing, which would seek to, if the hearing is granted, the motion on the hearing would seek to throw out warrant affidavits. These are not motions to suppress. This is a motion that would challenge the legality of a warrant affidavit and the warrant that led to the search. We don't know what Mr. Koberger is challenging, which warrant or warrant, because just like this response, Mr. Koberger's November 22nd, 2024 amended motion for the Franks hearing and exhibits filed in support are under seal as well. So with this January 8th, 2024 order, which states before the court is the state's stipulated motion to seal, state's objection, and exhibits to defendant's amended motion and memorandum in support for Franks hearing, filed herein and no objection coming from the defense, the court does hereby confirm and order that the state's objection and exhibits to defendant's amended motion and memorandum in support of the aforementioned Franks hearing, ladies and gentlemen, are exempt from disclosure and thereby they are sealed. And the court gives the legal authority under the ICAR Rule 32. The next order, also entered on January 8th, 2025, is the order sealing Exhibit A to the defendant's motion to compel ICR 16B7 material. This is the motion that the defense filed back in December, stating that the state of Idaho failed to comply with Judge Hippler's October 9th, 2024 order, directing the state to disclose their trial experts in a certain manner. The defense is not saying in that motion that the experts were not disclosed. What the defense is saying is that the manner in which these defense experts were disclosed did not comply with the court's order or the rule governing the disclosure of expert witnesses by the state to the defense under Idaho law. Specifically, the defense is arguing that the state failed to properly disclose what these experts would be if, number one, they're accepted and deemed experts by Judge Hippler and allowed to testify at trial, which is a question that will be resolved down the line by Judge Hippler. The point is that the defense is saying we are being deprived of Mr. Koberger's constitutional rights to confront witnesses that are going to appear at trial against him because the state failed to provide what these witnesses would be expected to testify to against him at trial. That is the issue that this motion was filed for. This order says the court, having before it the stipulated motion to seal Exhibit A to defendant's motion to compel ICR 16B7 material, good cause showing, it is hereby ordered that the defendant's Exhibit A to their motion to compel ICR 16B7 material shall be filed under seal pursuant to ICAR 32. ICAR 16B7 governs the manner in which the prosecutor is to disclose to the defense these expert witnesses and what they are expected to testify to at trial. This will now conclude this episode of the Indie Zone podcast. Thank you for joining us here today.